What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing grade 5 and 6 simple variables lesson. So let's just get on to the video. So before we get to the math problems, first we got to know what a variable is. So I wrote a bit slow, but to speed things up, a variable is a type of specific function that is something that we don't know that carries some type of function or a type of pattern in a word problem. So basically, we have to solve the problem by using our other clues and numbers to help us find what the variable is. A variable can be anything, like a symbol, like letters, like X, Y, anything that represents something that will act as a function. Okay, so let's start. So I'm gonna write an example. X plus 5 equals 9. So we need to leave the X alone so we can find what it actually equals. So there's a plus 5 with the X. We need to get rid of that so we can find what pattern or function it represents. So we got a minus 5 to equal 0, and we have to minus 5 the other side. So then once we do that, X would equal 4, and 4 plus 5 is 9, so it still matches. Okay, so let's get to another problem. So these problems can be big in size and small in size, but it just depends. But this is just simple, so we're gonna do with the easy basics first. So here I'm gonna write X minus 9 equals 29. So basically, something minus 9 is 29. So we need to get rid of the X. We gotta get rid of the 9. So to leave the X alone. So we're gonna add 9, which will equal 0 on the X side. And we add 9 to the 29. And once we do that, X will equal 38. Okay, so we're gonna do another problem here. So we're gonna do a little tricky. So we're gonna do 2x equals 30. So how are we gonna find this? So 2 times something is 30. So basically it's multiplication, but we need to get rid of the 2 to leave the x alone. So we need to divide the 2 on both sides. So x would be alone on one side, which is always in a problem, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. And to check these answers, we basically plug back in. So 2 times the x result, which is 15, is 30. So it means that we got it right. Okay, so we're gonna go to a even bit of a tricky problem here. We're gonna do 2 steps instead of 1 step equation. So here I'm gonna write 3x minus 4 equals 26. So how do we solve this? First, we want to get rid of the numbers that are not attractive to the x, which is addition, subtraction. So basically 4 is alone, is easy to get rid of. So let's get rid of the 4 first. So basically we're going to add 4 from the x side and add 4 to the 26. So that leaves us with 3x equals 30. Now this is going to be easy. 3 times what is 30? The x needs to be alone on one side, so we need to divide by 3 since 3x means 3 times something. So divide by x, 30 divided by 3 is 10. So if we want to check our answer, we need to plug what we got into x. So 3 times 10 is 30. I'm sorry if it's a little cramped. So 30 minus 4 then is 26. So we got it right. Okay, so we're going to do a different problem. It's going to be a bit more tricky. So we're going to do 24 divided by x equals to 6. So how are we going to solve this? So in fraction like this, we need to get rid of the denominator. So basically we need to get rid of x, because it's the denominator, so we need to multiply x since it's the opposite. So 6 times x is 6x. So 6 times something is 24. Now we just solve it the regular way. So we basically do the opposites, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And I did 24 divided by 6 and equals 4. Okay, so we're going to do a different problem here. So I'm going to write 26 divided by x minus or plus 1 equals to 27. So how do we solve this? So first we need to get rid of the ones that are not attractive to x. So plus 1 is easy to get rid of first. So we're going to subtract 1 to equal 0. So 27 minus 1 is 26 on the other side. So now we are left with 26 divided by x equals 26. So we need to get rid of the denominator first. So we need to multiply x. So that would be 26 equals to 26x. What times something is equals to 26? So we divide 26 to leave the x alone. And 26 divided by 6 is 1. Okay, so now we're going to do a different problem. So x is at the numerator divided by 6 plus 10 is equal to 16. Sorry if the 1 is wacky, but that's a 16. So we need to get of the easy one first. So that's 10. 10 minus 10 is going to be 0. So 16 minus 10 is 6 on the other side, so it's going to be x divided by 6 equals 6. So we need to get rid of the denominator always, so times 6 on this side and times 6 on the other side, and x equals 36. Okay, so let's go on to another problem. So I got x plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to what should I write here? Let's do 20. So don't freak out on this problem. It's the same steps, but we just add a bit of more numbers. So to get rid of the division, we need to multiply 2's to get rid of the denominator. So we got x plus 4 equals 40. So x plus something is 40, which is easy as we reviewed earlier in the video. So we just subtract 4 on each side and we get x is equal to 36. Okay, so this is the second to last problem. So we're going to do x plus 4 parentheses 3 is equal to 16. So parentheses and a number, whether if it's x or any type of number, we multiply to the nearest or to the outside number, which is a 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. So that would be x plus 12 is 16. Now we just solve it the regular way. So we just subtract 12 to leave x alone. So we minus 12 from 16 and x is equal to 4. Okay, so this is the last problem of the video. Just one more skill. 4x plus x plus 2 is equal to 12. Okay, sorry if it's a bit squished at the end. So we just add the x. So 4x plus x is 5x plus 2 is 12. So basically we do the same thing. We subtract 2. So 12 minus 2 is 10. And then 5 times something is 10. So basically we're going to do 5 times something is 10. So we divide by 5. And then we get our result as x equals 2. Hopefully you guys learned a bit more about the skill, and we'll see you next time.